Either Agent 3 has sent us to languish in a deep well, or we shrank into your turtleneck. If this is a well, then one of my wishes is to be in a bigger well. Help! I'm feeling claustrophobic! But that can't be. I live in your helmet. Maybe I'm Santa claustrophobic. The fear of getting stuck in chimney-shaped wells?
Do I expect you to leave this well? No, Agent Blackwood. I expect you to die.
Maybe we could use that rope and bucket to send a message to the surface. Something like, "Help us, we're new to this time-traveling thing," or, "Please fill the well with stairs." If this well works like I think it does, pulling that lever on the wall drops the stone slab over the floor drain, allowing water to fill the well. Or with our luck, it unleashes the well-dwelling piranha. When you pull that lever, water should come rushing in. As the water fills up, we might be able to ride it to the top of the well. To avoid drowning, hold onto the bucket and use it to increase your buoyancy. To hasten drowning, pull the lever with your mouth open.
There is a rock blocking the slab from covering the drain. Remove it, and ye shall be king.
No, wait a minute. I'm Arthur.
Remove it, and it won't block the drain anymore.
Next time we vacation in the past, I'll bring my swim trunks. So what's next? Bungee jumping off the pyramids? Bull leaping in Crete? Did you hear that noise? Sounds like there's some kind of commotion going on in the distance. How typical. Every time we go to a theme park, all the good rides are closed. For once, I'm at a loss for words. I can't think of a reason why those piñatas are here. Pre-Columbian South American cultures were never really known to be avid balloonists. But then again, according to my knowledge of this time period, there was no record for this civilization. The balloon closer to the ground appears to have been damaged. I can see that the higher balloon appears to be in better shape. It has an attached gondola. With the attached baskets, the natives could have used these balloons for transport. We need to find a way to bring that lower balloon down to our level. Whatever mechanism they use to manipulate the balloon is broken. Let's improvise. Remember the bucket crank on the well? You could attach it to the end of the lever arm and use it as a winch to reel the lower balloon down. Okay, now we have the balloon, but something is missing. Let's see. Hot air? Me. Check. Flippant flight attendant? Me again. Check. An uncertified pilot? Namely you? Check. Seats. Ah, we need a cockpit. Let's look around for a basket or something. Whatever tore through here seemed intent on breaking and scorching everything. From what I can tell of the remains, the former culture was very advanced, and judging from the shape of this plateau, they mastered terrace farming techniques. Although they probably should have put more time into the fire department. We've covered most of this plateau and we haven't found that timecode piece. Agent 3 said that in 2 of the environments we needed to get to the highest vantage point. Those balloons look like they have a good view. Look, Gage, another basket case. Not exactly the prettiest balloon, but it definitely maybe should fly.
Who am I kidding? This baby's going down.
Why don't you go up first, Gage, and I'll go find a shovel and dig your early grave. If we're going ballooning, I don't want to hang from this thing like some deranged Bond villain. So, we could either attach the basket you found, or we could keep looking around and hope we find another basket with a CD player and leather interior. Now, Gage, don't panic, but we're going to attach your basket to the balloon and fly high into the air. Why, yes, Gage, I like mushrooms. Why do you ask? Do you hear a hissing noise? Yes, I'm quite aware of how annoying that is. Now try not to think about the height, Gage. We're only 100 feet up. Just breathe deeply and sob into the in-flight magazine. And here we are in the skies, risking our very lives, waiting to observe disgusting mating patterns of the South American wallow-wallow swallow. Hubba, hubba. You know, being up this high in a hastily constructed, barely navigable flying balloon, and knowing that you've never had a flying lesson, really puts things in perspective, Gage. I found that being hundreds of feet in the air makes me twice as frightened. Doesn't look like the code is here. Agent 3 must have meant for us to reach that next balloon. Look around for anything useful. We need to find another way to draw that balloon closer to us. Try taking really deep breaths. There's a rope with a hook dangling off our balloon. See if you can toss the rope to the other balloon. If you can hook the gondola, then you can pull that balloon over. newcomer Gage Blackwood has roped a wild air balloon in under 6 seconds. That makes him our new rodeo grand champion. There were 2 different alien groups fighting over that city. I recognized a Cyrolan ship, but I have no idea who those other vessels belong to. Maybe Agent 3 can explain more when we find her. Let's look at this time code. Nice work, Gage. I'm computing the second piece now. Looks like she's pretty far. How can I tell you in terms you would understand? You know how long it takes to find humor in a Gallagher show? Well, in time-space terms, she's 1,000 Gallagher shows away. That third piece is essential to the coordinate. We need it if we want any chance to find her.
Excellent. By now you understand the importance of my discovery. Go to the last environment. The final code piece will lead you right to my position.
If she does that one more time, I'm putting up a sign that says no girl time agents allowed. Gage, this is your colon. Eat more, Bran. The whole space-time continuum concept is actually quite simple. You see, Gage, space and time are actually just floating along in a big lava lamp. It's cold. I think we just arrived on Agent 3's shoulder. From the state of things, we just missed the avalanche that tore through this building. Would it be improper for an artificial intelligence to go sledding? Just one hill, Gage. Come on, it's the Himalayas. If we invent the toboggan centuries before its time, we could sell them to local Tibetans and be gazillionaires in the future. Abusing time travel how? Oh, I suppose you want to save the world. What about our needs? Looks like the Grinch changed his mind about Whoville. Oh my, Gage. That poor man in the snow is dead. The destruction caused by this avalanche was complete. I doubt there were any survivors. I feel like yodeling. Agent 3 said that one of the time codes would be at a low vantage point. My guess is that she probably hid the code somewhere in that ravine. Gage, why does Agent 3 hate us? She could have just as easily put it on your dresser. Good idea, Gage. That's it, we'll just climb down into the ravine, and then we'll just find a nice little hotel, and maybe have a light dinner, and then we'll maybe... Oh, Gage, give me some warning next time you try to kill yourself. That mechanism must have controlled something around here before this place was smashed. Maybe we can fix it. Gage, go get my Time Life Mythical Land home repair books. My best guess is that the broken mechanism was used to extend and retract the bridge outside. Seems as if part of the control piece is broken off. So what do you do when something's broken in your apartment? Oh, that's right. Move out. That wheel we found in the snow was probably part of the broken bridge controls. With luck, a little love, and a whole new set of bridge controls, we probably could snap the wheel back on and extend the bridge. Let's give it a try. I think I was sitting on my keys. Your old hard life of crime just might pay now. We could get into this building if we break in through the window. The beauty of my plan is that breaking and entering isn't even illegal yet. Why don't we just force open the window? It's not like the insurance inspector is going to say, "Sure, the avalanche knocked over the house, but this window looks a little suspicious." The window is frozen shut. We need something to pry it open. Gage, go inside and try to find a crowbar. Use the wooden staff to pry open the window. It's possible that Agent 3 hid one of the codes in this room somewhere. Let's spread out. Just think, if we were in the Magic Kingdom, this would be Tragedy Land. There are windows above that half-buried Buddha statue. Agent 3 might have wanted us to see something that was on the other side of this building. I didn't think I would ever see a head bigger than mine. But there it is. Climb up on Buddha's huge cranium and we should be able to reach that window.
In case of an emergency, please exit the building over the escaped Buddha in an orderly fashion.
The time code must be around here somewhere. Uh-oh, Sir Rollins. They look like they mean business. What could they be searching for here? Uh-oh. Gage, if we don't leave now, the Master of the Flying Guillotine will finish us in a split second. We've got her! Computing her position now. According to these coordinates, Agent 3 is hiding 14 days before your present time on a different planet. Possibly Jupiter or Saturn. Okay, I have her position now. Be ready for anything, Gage.
Now you know that aliens destroyed Atlantis, Shangri-La, and El Dorado. Imagine how history would have been different if those cities were spared. The TSA must know of our discovery. With the last timepiece, you should have the coordinate for my position. I will be waiting.
Gage, I didn't think the TSA would send you. How can you ignore what I've shown you? Think of your duty to history.
What would you know about duty? You coming with me now?
Wait, before you arrest me. There's someone here who may convince you further.
Why do you plague me in my final moments? You took away my lab, my life.
Dr. Sinclair, I saw you in the past. Fleeing the destruction of Atlantis. What were you doing there?
Atlantis! You saw its destruction. Then you know that the most beautiful city in history was destroyed by our benevolent protectors.
Yes, I saw it all, Elliot. But why did the Sorolans attack? They're our allies.
They razed Atlantis. It was an unrelenting fire. When the Sorolans came back 10 years ago, I tried to warn Earth, and nobody would listen. And I was imprisoned by you for my foresight.
I need to know more. Who were the Sorolans fighting?
Long ago, I believed in higher powers. I took it as my purpose to heal and shepherd the world. But the world turned its back on me. And this is my reward for a lifetime of faith. Goodbye, Agent Blackwood.
Elliot.
Anyone around here follow orders? William, the chameleon prototype was top secret. You're in this just as deep as Gage is. You can't imagine the trouble you've caused us. Lock her up! I should throw you in with Agent 3 for insubordination. But the truth is, I need you. We're in the middle of a crisis. The Breaker Quadrant was attacked only hours ago.
What? There hasn't been an attack on the Symbiotree in decades. Do we know who?
We haven't been able to identify the ships. They smashed through our frontier outpost. They're on an intercept course for Earth. The Sorolans have cautioned us to ready our planetary defenses, and are here to offer their support and counsel.
Gage Blackwood, I am Gisela, the Sorolan ambassador to Earth. In this time of crisis, we have come to ask you for your aid.
Those same ships have been on Earth before! They were fighting your people, Ambassador! Gage, tell them what you saw!
Why the hell is she still here? Get her out of my sight!
Agent 3 is right. While I was in the past, I saw a craft similar to that one battling Sorolan ships. I was in Atlantis, Ambassador. I know what your race did.
What the hell are you talking about, Gage?
Be calm, Commissioner Baldwin. My government has never permitted me to admit this. In your distant past, we defended your planet against a savage race, the Quothalas. When my race was young, an elder race called the Sosequi had already passed. They left only whispered legends of their legacy, a relic that contained their vast knowledge. A trail of legends led us to Earth, and it was at Atlantis that we met the Quothalas. Afterwards of peace failed. We both fought with a frightening passion for our birthright. When one of the Quothalas ships landed near the temple, we had no choice but to destroy the city. We still believe that action saved your world and many others.
Your quest for the legacy has resulted in the destruction of 3 civilizations from our history.
The Quothalas were butchers! We saved your Earth from enslavement!
After the destruction of Atlantis, we battled the Quothalas hordes for centuries. Twice more during your history, the Legacy's influence resurfaced in the form of 2 highly advanced human cultures. Sadly, each of the cities were destroyed in brutal battles. After the 3rd city fell, we were able to crush the Quothalas. We assumed they were gone forever.
Commissioner, I'm receiving a message from deep space.
Earth. You must turn over the legacy and time travel technology, the birthright of the Quothalas. If you do not, there will be dire consequences.
The situation is desperate. The Symbiotry defense fleet is scattered, and the Quothalas Armada more formidable than ever. That is why we have come here. With the legacy, we may be able to stop the Quothalas. Without it, the Symbiotry might not be able to protect Earth this time.
You need us for our time travel technology. You're asking us to go back to the cities before their destruction to search for this legacy.
Let me go back, Commissioner. I've been to the cities. I can find this legacy. At the very least, it will give the Earth a bargaining chip with the Quothalas.
You wouldn't even know where to start looking.
In each of the cities, the attacks seem concentrated over the central temples. The legacy may be hidden in one of them.
Doesn't look as though we have much of a choice. But this is going to happen our way, Ambassador. This will be an Earth investigation only. The Earth government will be made aware of everything you've disclosed.
My government should not have kept this from you for so long. I hope this will not hurt the kinship between Cyril and Earth.
Very well, Gage. I'm sending you on a mission to search for this legacy.
William, program 3 jump coordinates to each of the 3 cities approximately 1 day before they will be destroyed.
They should be uploading to your suit in a moment.
How will I know this legacy when I see it?
All of the Cyrolan legends describing the legacy are vague. This pendant is an ancient Sosequi relic that our archaeologists discovered on another planet. We believe this symbol is a Sosequi marking that represents their legacy. The true legacy might also bear this mark. Good fortune, Agent Blackwood.
Meanwhile, back at the Batcave...
Gage, tell me honestly, you're really the only guy that works here, right? Well, here we go, Gage. We need to find the 3 pieces of the Sosequi legacy. The time coordinates are in your menu. Choose one and we'll be on our way.
Bright light! Bright light!